What up, y'all? Back again, another day. Today what we're talking about is discipline. But of course, before we get started, you already know what to do. Make sure to drop a like if you find this information valuable. Make sure to share so we can get this message across the air. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to leave a comment if you find value in this information. Make sure you share. Like I said, I've been dropping a lot of information and I think it's been helping a lot of people. I'm getting a lot of responses. That's the purpose of this. Like I said on the last video, I'm not doing this for fame. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm good. I know me. I love me. I'm good. I don't need attention or fame or nothing like that. I'm just trying to give back and make sure that we can help each one reach one. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, what we're talking about today is discipline. Um, yeah, discipline, man. But let me take a quick sip of my water. Make sure you drink some water. But yeah, like I said, I want to talk about discipline today, the importance of it, why you need it, why it's beneficial to your life, and why it's crucial, man. Um, Me personally, I know that when my life is off track, 9 times out of 10, it's because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not, living up to my discipline. I'm not keeping myself accountable. I'm slack. And it comes out in various different ways. You know, um, Discipline is just, whew, you know, as a man, you need to have some type of discipline. You need to have, structure and order in your life. And when you have that, women will gravitate to you. Women like structure and women like discipline. Of course, they like chaos and they like, other things as well. But women like discipline. They like a man that has a plan. They like a man that knows what he's doing and where he's going. They like ambition. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely need to have discipline, but you don't want to have discipline just for them. You want to have discipline for yourself. Like I said, I know when I'm off my square, as they say, because my life just starts acting funny. So here's an example. For me, um, I can drink a lot. It's been times where I got drunk and I acted a doggone fool. I'm gonna do one episode specifically just talking about that. But me, man, when I'm drinking too much, it's like I know that I'm not on my square, I'm not on my A game, and so I need to cut that out. And then that's when I implement, I have systems and procedures. So I know that I'm not journaling enough. I'm not writing down how I'm feeling or what I'm thinking enough. Or, I'm not reading enough. I need to be getting back and investing in myself. I'm not exercising enough. And those are usually like my core foundations for me personally. I know that if I'm not reading every day, if I'm not, exercising, and if I'm not, writing, then, anything is liable to happen to me because I'm not focusing on my foundation, you know. Um, Within that, of course, there's other things that I do and I practice to stay on point as well. Um, and then there's different things. So right now I'm doing the 75 hard challenge from Andy Frisella. If you haven't checked out him or any of his podcasts or any of his YouTube, you definitely want to look into Andy. He's pretty dope, man. Just one of those people that's just blue collar. He has a lot of money and a lot of cars, but you know what I'm saying? Mentally, he's focused on building and just working hard, and those are the type of people that I look up. I wouldn't say look up to, but those are the type of people that I listen to and, take information from. So definitely you want to check out Andy Frisella. But anyway, it's the 75 hard. And so basically, as you work out twice a day, you read 10 pages, you drink a gallon of water, you find a diet and you stick to it. And one of your workouts has to be outside and you do it for 75 days, no alcohol, and you take a picture every day. I think that's it. I'm not about to look it up right now. But yeah, the 75 hard, I'm doing that right now. The diet I chose is the diet from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, How to Eat to Live, which means I'm only eating the things that were listed in that book. And if you haven't read that book and you're curious about it, I definitely suggest you check it out. It's two parts, part one and part two. Yeah, that's the diet that I'm going by for 75 days. I also decided that I'm cutting out sugar for, I want to say 3 weeks, because that's the Tim Grover diet. So I got a combination of different diets. And like I said, guys, just getting back to the basics. For me, I need a challenge, and discipline for me is challenge. For example, I'm only drinking water for 75 days, which means no coffee, no tea, no nothing. And after a workout, I want a Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? I want a protein shake. I want a smoothie. But every time I look at those things, it's a reminder. You got to be on your shit. You got to be on your A game. You know what I'm saying? And then it just snaps me back into focus mode. When you cut down on a lot of the extras and you focus purely on the bare necessities of what you need, number one, it gives you an appreciation of what you had prior to. And number two, you find out what you need and what you don't need. If you cut out all of the extras and you focus purely on what you need, then 9 times out of 10, you'll realize a lot of that extra stuff you didn't really need anyway. For me, going back to entrepreneurship, man, when I was 10 toes deep trying to build a business, bro, like I was selling sneakers left and right. And I remember I had my Aqua 8s and I was sitting there looking at them and my lights was off. And it's like, I can sell these Aqua 8s and make some bread and turn my lights back on, or I can hold on to these Aqua 8s and not have no lights and doggone, have to go to the library to get my work done or just be at an extreme inconvenience. And so I ended up selling my Aquas, which are my grails. Anybody that knows me knows that it's my favorite shoe of all time. Like I bought a pair for Coy when he was younger and my baby moms at the time, and then I had a pair. We was the Aqua 8 family. You know what I'm saying? But my priority was like, I gotta make sure that I'm giving this business everything that it needs. And in order for the business to have what it needs, I need lights. And so I sold them. And it's like the sacrifices that you have to make to be disciplined builds character. And that character that you build makes you attractive. And not just to the opposite sex, but it attracts people to you. People look at you and they see what you're doing and what you're willing to do and what you'll go through and how hard you'll work and how you stay focused and how you stay consistent and how you stay persistent and how you have discipline. You know when to say no. And you know when, what I'm saying, it's time to fall back, or this goes against what I believe in or what I practice. So I'm not going to do that, because if I do that, it's going to knock me off balance. That's what people gravitate to. Me personally, like I said, people think that I'm just this hard-working, super disciplined, always focused person, and the truth is, I'm not. I have to push myself to be that person, because if I don't, anything is liable to happen. My friends, if I get drunk, they got a name for me. They call me Drunk Kurt because it's a different person. And I know that whenever that person comes out, I'm not on my A game. I'm dropping the ball and, I'm not focused the way that I need to be. So I need to make changes in myself. I need to be disciplined. I need to hold myself accountable. And the same thing for you. You need to be disciplined. You need to hold yourself accountable. Am I telling you to do the 75 hard? No. That might not be the challenge for you. Maybe you just want to not eat a sweet today. Or maybe you just want to walk. Whatever that is for you, it's different. I'm not telling you to be me or to do what I'm doing. I'm just saying, for me personally, I know myself, and I know that if I don't put strict regiments and routines on myself, I'm liable to blow up everything that I work for and everything that I build, which is why discipline is crucial for me. So make sure that you focused on you. Like I said, I'm drinking my water, but discipline breeds character. The more discipline that you have, a lot of people think that if you have discipline, you can't do anything. But honestly, with discipline, you can do anything, because, to sit down and take time to write a paper requires discipline. To sit down and focus on your work requires discipline. To not answer every little text message that hits your phone requires discipline. And let me tell y'all something. Women love discipline. I can't stress that enough. If you tell a woman no and you tell her why you're telling her no, because it's based on your principles or something that you believe in, she'll respect you, and maybe it'll work out. Maybe she'll like you, maybe she won't, but at the end of the day, she'll respect you. And respect is better than love. You'd rather people respect you than to love you, because if people love you, they'll tell you anything that you want to hear, whether it helps you or hurts you. They just don't want to hurt your feelings. They care about you. But if they respect you, they'll keep it 100 with you. So you always want to be respected. You look at black society, nobody respects us. And why should they? We don't respect ourselves. We don't take care of ourselves. We don't treat ourselves the way that we need to. I'm not going to talk about that, but we got to start being respectable people and people that are worthy of respect. And you gain respect by respecting yourself. You respect yourself by taking care of yourself. Discipline is how you take care of yourself. When you don't have discipline, it gets into gluttony. And gluttony is a sin. Last I checked, if you don't have anything to keep you centered, if you don't have anything to keep you grounded, if you don't have a point of reference where you can get back to and say, hey, this is me. I know as long as I do these key things, I'm good. You end up lost out here. And that's why in the beginning of my videos, I tell you, I don't need clout. I don't need fame. I need me. I'm good. I know myself and I know how to take care of myself. But if I didn't, and I was doing this for likes and I was doing this for, you know, credibility and just all of that foolishness, I'd be lost. Right now, I'm lucky. I'm not big enough to where people are disliking my videos and leaving comments just because. But one day, if this thing grows, that'll happen. And I know how to deal with that because I know Curtis. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know what I represent. It doesn't matter what anybody outside says unless it's something that I know that I can learn from and take from. So definitely make sure that you take care of yourself, your inner self. Make sure that man, let me think. It was Lupe Fiasco. He was talking about how certain celebrities, they get famous and they leave their day ones and their core people that kept them grounded and they keep them balanced. The thing is, you don't really need that. All you need is yourself. If you can discipline yourself, everything else will fall into place. When you don't have discipline, you have chaos. Think about a little child in the mall, just running around and doggone sitting up there making a mess everywhere. What is the thing that he needs? Discipline, structure, But we're going to go ahead on and end this thing on right here. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and the people around you. And let's get it. All right.